Hey guys, I am here at my favorite place to meditate. This is a really nice community. I love the sound of water, so I come here in the morning after I drop Layla off. I stay here for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes sometimes, just thinking about my life and thinking about my day, set the intent for the day. So I want to talk to you guys about postpartum depression. A lot of you guys do not know that I suffered from postpartum depression after having Layla. I had to figure it out. I had to get through my stuff. I had a lot going on in my head. Her father and I were not in a good place. Wasn't sure if I was going to be a single mom. I really had to figure it out. I had to figure out what it is that I want for my life. And it started with really being intentional about being there for Layla. Her father and I, we decided that no matter what, we are here to parent Layla so that she can show up in the world and she can shine. She can be a star. And I'm here to tell you guys that when you become crystal clear about where you want your child to be, how you want them to show up in the world, you do what it takes to get your relationship together for your child. I remember not wanting to be around him. I remember not wanting to be a family. I was being selfish. I just wanted my old life back. I didn't know how to sacrifice my time, sacrifice my happiness for someone else. It was hard. Being a mom for the first time is really hard. You have to figure it out. You really do. So I decided to really be intentional about parenting Layla. We had to get on the same page. We had to decide. Let me turn this way. No, that's kind of bright. We had to really decide, how are we going to work? What are we going to do with this relationship? How are we going to show up for Layla? We became very conscious about parenting Layla. And I say this because in the beginning of our relationship, there was arguments, there was fights, and I can only remember my childhood. I said, I am not going to raise Layla with chaos, confusion, no love in the house. We had to sit down and figure that out. We couldn't have it. So we decided to work on our relationship, work on being parents, really be intentional about loving on one another, loving on Layla, even when we didn't feel like it. When I pick Layla up from school, the first thing I say is, how was your day? And I'm really engaging. I'm really concerned. I really care. A lot of times we get so wrapped up in our problems and how our day went, we forget about our children and what happened in their day. They can be they can be bullied. They could have had, I don't know, anything could have happened, but because we're not engaging with our kids, they kind of hold it in and go play video games and get on social media. And we have to just be intentional about parenting our children. So today, Patrick and I believe that we are amazing parents. We decided that we're going to be very intentional about showing up for Layla. You guys will meet Layla. I'm going to do some videos with Layla and have her to talk in the camera and kind of do a Q&A with Layla so you guys can see her personality. A lot of you know her and some of you don't. But she's my reason. She's my reason for really reaching out. I had to get some help. I got a mentor, counselors. I had to figure it out. I had to figure out, how can we be great? How can we reach our highest potential for Layla, show up for her? And I'm so happy to be her mother. People say she's lucky to have me as her mother, but she changed my life. Like, she made me the woman that I am today. She helped me to, before Layla, I was selfish. I admit, I was selfish. I didn't care about how other people felt. I didn't care about compassion. I really had to work on my stuff. Like, I was a negative person. I don't want that for her. I want her to be sweet. I want her to be kind. I want her to show compassion. I want her to be friendly. I want her to be approachable. I want her to be great. I want, when I'm great, when I'm striving, when I'm learning, Layla, she's watching. She sees. I'll tell you guys this. When I used to be mad at her dad, which is Patrick, he's my boyfriend, he would come in and he would kiss me on the cheek. And I would kind of like turn my head like this because I didn't want to kiss him. Do you know that when he would kiss Layla, Layla would turn her head like this because she didn't want to kiss him, because she saw that the way I treated him. I had to really get out of my ego and really like be intentional about his and our relationship. Because Layla, she's watching. Kids are watching. Kids, they see everything. And we did the work. We built our relationship. We talk. If there's an issue, we figure it out. And it was not easy. It's not easy parenting a kid. It really isn't. But you just have to be conscious. You have to be aware. You have to, even right down the street, if someone cuts you off, you can't cuss that person out. Kids are watching. If you have those behaviors, kids are watching. If you cut someone out because they cut you off or they run a light or things like that, yeah, accidents do happen, but you have to be careful. You have to be conscious and be aware of what comes out of your mouth in front of children. So I've done the work. I believe I'm a great mother. Layla, she's great. She's amazing. She really is. And that's because we show her love in our home. We show her the way to treat people. We show her respect. We show her manners. Please and thank you. May I please have. Like I said, you guys will meet Layla and you'll see how sweet she is. But I want you guys to comment and let me know, what are your fears about parenting? How do you show up in the world for your children? What do you struggle with? What do you want to work on? I want you to comment and let me know. I really want to hear what you guys are working on. If you have any questions about how Patrick and I worked out our stuff to become amazing parents and to stay together for Layla, I will answer your questions. You can email me. You can comment in the comment box. I'm going to try to be more open about my relationship. I'm going to try to be more open about my parenting. I'm going to work on just being there for women who are suffering from postpartum depression or any kind of depression, or just not knowing if you're doing the right things for your child. So let me know, comment, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.